three dimensions of a man. When you look, I've been studying about the character and the life of Jesus. It's so fascinating. But see, I couldn't begin with Jerusalem because I did not grow up in Jerusalem.
Right.
For years, by foolishness, and we hear Jesus say things that a prophet is not without honor, right, except in his hometown. And if he caught me 10 years ago, I'd have preached some error like he was not respected in Jerusalem. But no, he was talking about Nazareth.
Right.
And so you can't appreciate who Jesus is until you see the portrait of a man and you see him in his third dimension. You got to see the Jesus, and the Nazareth will not be the same Jesus you see in Samaria, and the Jesus you see in Samaria will be a different type of Jesus you see in Jerusalem. So I followed Jesus through three dimensions, and I look in my own life. I said, I got three too. So I want to talk today a little bit about our Nazareth, our Samaria, and our Jerusalem. When I'm done, you will have the total picture, the trifecta of a man. Amen, everybody? Amen. Nazareth was the hometown of Jesus. This is the place where he got nature and nurtured. Amen? Everybody understand the dynamics of psychology will break down the child's nurturing and the child's nature. Your nature is what you're born with. Your nature is what's in your DNA. Something you got stuff running in your family. Why? Because that's in your nature. When there's a stronghold, it's in your nature. Now nurturing comes in there and says, maybe we can change that. I will love the angry child. I will love the angry man. I will do things to nurture his nature. And so there's a nurture, there's a nature. And so Jesus even himself was subjugated to being nature and nurtured in an environment called Nazareth. So a lot of the attitude and the disposition, so by the time he gets to Jerusalem, he already has a chip on his shoulder. Why? Because he was raised in an environment where they did not respect who he was.
All right.
Nazareth. Somebody say Nazareth. It was a place of development. It was the place, number two, of obscurity, and it was a place of dishonor. Mm-hmm. Dishonor and humiliation. Dishonor and humiliation, can I go there? Doesn't impact everybody the same way. You know who hurts the people the most? Is the people that know I got a king in me, and how can they treat me like this? If you got low self-esteem, it doesn't really damage you as much. Why? Because you're already low. You're already broken. But to know you got a king in you, but to know you got a call on your life, to know that the hand of God has put you to be disrespected.
Right. Right.
It's one thing if you don't know who I am, but to look in the mirror and see greatness and have you treat me the way you talk to me and belittle me based upon your perception of me. Nazareth had done all these things to this man. When you know that there's a king, an eaglet down within you, and you're stuck hanging around chickens, you don't get irritated hanging around chickens if you're a chicken. So old folks say, that must help me out.
Birds of a feather.
Thank you, Pastor Brian. Thank you. I appreciate that. I was having somebody help me preach. Birds of a feather flock together. But that's cool if you're a chicken to hang with chickens. I'm not mad at you. But my issue is I don't want to be with no chicken. I'm trying to fly. And every time I come around these chickens and I'm trying to fly, they're talking about stuff that I'm not interested in because that's surface stuff. I'm trying to go to another dimension. I'm trying to go to the heights. And what you're talking about don't interest me because I don't see what you see when you look in the mirror, and I feel stuck in the place called Nazareth because I'm hanging around people who can't understand my plight. They can't understand my anger. They can't understand my sorrow because I feel stuck around people who don't feel stuck in my Nazareth. Everybody knows your business in Nazareth because when you grow up, they see you in all four seasons. I see y'all when your dad lost your job, and I saw the man come and turn your electricity off. I saw you when your mom was out there tricking. I saw you when you didn't have nothing to wear and you were wearing your brother's clothes and your sister's dress. They see all of this in Nazareth, and based upon what they see about you in Nazareth, they won't let you fly. Because their perception of you limits you to chicken stuff. My God. They want to hold you down, Brother Marlon, based upon what they knew about you. Because they took one snapshot and they figured that you would be where they caught you at in that phase. It was just a phase. It was just a phase. Yeah, I was broke, but it was just a phase. And yeah, I had some issues, but it was just a phase. And yeah, I backslid a little while of my life, but that was only a phase. It took a snapshot of my nakedness.
Come on now.
And figured that I would be broken because I was broken. I'm going to say it again. You took a snapshot and talked about me. You saw me. You saw me in a precarious way. You saw my nakedness. And when you saw my nakedness, you didn't cover me. You took a snapshot and figured I would be broken because it was broken. We want to hold you down.
Bless you, Lord. Hallelujah.
What's so profound, Brother Jerry, is God himself couldn't get past being the carpenter's son.
All right.
You can't even appreciate what I just said. He which was, which is to come,
Right.
the root of Jesse, the great I am, couldn't get past carpenter son stages in his life. He was not exempt. He was the doxa. And John said, and we beheld his glory. We've never seen anything like this. And yet, in Nazareth, they couldn't appreciate who he was. Same anointing. But still, he couldn't get past somebody looking at him and says, you ain't so much. With all of that anointing, with all of that power and strength, with all of that gifting, and you can do this, and you can do that, and yet he couldn't get past carpenter. And though you're gifted, I gotta warn you, there's no stages, Brother Marlon, for you in Nazareth. They won't let you build the stage. They won't let you shine. They won't let you gift be you. They will sit you in the back and say, it's not your time, it's not your season. And you didn't go to school with it, and you ain't this and you ain't that, and you great on him, but they will not let you get past.
Oh, God.
A snapshot of you. The carpenter's son.
God.
There's no stages for you to sing on in Nazareth, or you can sing. There's no place
Oh,
for you
God.
to do your thing, brother. That's in Nazareth, because it would never happen there. So if I don't warn you, and you try to build a stage in Nazareth, you will die in discouragement. Trying to make something work in the wrong place.
God.
And you will feel broken.
Bless you, Lord.
Because nobody took time to tell you, you're not broken, nothing wrong with you. It's just the wrong place.
Thank you, Lord.
It's just the wrong place.
Hallelujah.
Your gift is great.
Hallelujah.
You are great. And there's a people waiting on you. There's a people dying for what you have inside of you. And though they can appreciate you here, if I send you on the West Coast, they won't get enough of you. And the West Coast will say, where have you been? I was in Nazareth. Yes. They will wonder, where did you come from with all this glory and gift and greatness? And you're like, where did you matriculate from? Came from Nazareth. And the disciples said, can any good thing, it never happens for you in Nazareth. And God himself was stuck and limited due to Nazareth. Carpenters. No one told me to understand the difference between time, place, and season, Brother Mom. Nobody broke that down to me, and because nobody broke that down to me, I got discouraged trying to do a good thing in the wrong place. I didn't understand that if you try to build the right thing in the wrong place, it will always fail. Trying to do the good thing in the wrong place.